Computex 2022, AMD revealed the key facets of its next generation 7000 desktop CPUs, their Zen 4 architecture, and the brand new kind of motherboard you need to buy. The Ryzen 7000 are the first CPU chipsets based on the 5nm process, and the AM5 motherboard platform is designed to support DDR5 and PCIe 5.0 out of the box. Now, AMD showed off a 5.5 GHz clock speed during its Computex presentation while playing Ghostwire Tokyo that matched the Intel Core i9 12900KS. Though the new AM5 motherboards can now give up the chips up to 170 watts of power, up from a reported 142 watts. Under the unusual rook-shaped lid of the Ryzen 7000, you still see 3 chiplets, the 2 5nm Zen 4 CPU modules, and also a 6nm I/O. The 2 has now integrated RDNA 2 graphics, DDR5 and PCIe 5.0 controllers, and built-in power management. AMD says it's already seeing a 60% faster improvement in sequential read speed, the kind of thing that might give us the mythical 1-second game load time that Microsoft's direct storage promises, but won't necessarily happen. AMD is offering 24 lanes of PCIe 5.0 bandwidth and says these motherboards will also have up to 14 USB 3x ports, some of which will support 20 gigabits per second and USB-C. You also get up to 4 display outputs on the motherboard itself, and manufacturers can now outfit them with HDMI 2.1, DisplayPort 2. More importantly, this sample is not overclocked. In other things, NVIDIA has announced its new plan for reducing the energy use of data centers by crunching the massive amounts of data or training AI models by using liquid-cooled graphics cards. The company announced at Computex that it's introducing a liquid-cooled version of the A100 graphics card and says that it consumes 30% less power than the air-cooled version. Reducing the energy needed to perform complex computations could make a big impact. NVIDIA claims that with the liquid cooling, GPU acceleration systems will be far more efficient than CPU-only servers on an AI and other high-performance tasks. And in other NVIDIA news, we partnered with Asus and announced the world's first 500Hz G-Sync display at Computex 2022. Asus has not yet announced the pricing or release date for the new ROG Swift 500Hz monitor, though the announcement comes just over 2 years since NVIDIA and Asus teamed up to introduce 360Hz gaming monitors for esports at 2020. PC gamers have typically purchased 144Hz gaming monitors, and even 2240Hz panels still aren't particularly common, so 500 might sound like an overkill, but NVIDIA claims that it's a big difference for competitive gamers who want the best of the absolute best. Thanks for watching.